failures as opposed to all the things that actually worked well, just so people get a feel for what's happening. So in this attack here, you'll notice this base, not a whole lot of opportunity for people to have a lot of traps inside. So we've got space here, where you might have a double something or Teslas. Also this space here. What we were suspicious of going into it is that there would be a mix of bombs and Teslas. You've also got this space here where you could have something, that'd be a weird spot for Tesla, but could be. But the rest of the space, there's not a whole lot of places for springs or bombs, so we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and hog it, even though it's not my strongest attack. One of the things that we talked about before the attack was where to lure out the CC from. So you always want to get rid of the CC troops from doing hogs or loons. This base here, one of the things I don't recommend for Town Hall 9s is to have things in the corners. I think it just helps out for people to actually lure things out. So the idea was to draw out all the troops. I choose, in this case, to use hogs. So I try to take out this one. Sent hogs in here. Had trouble pulling out all the troops. I ended up sending an extra one there, as well as one down here. Mine bullet pointed afterwards. Balloons might have been a little bit more reliable. Balloons tend to travel slow, tend to pull out the CC troops a bit more. I was a bit worried about this air defense, but as you'll see, I used a lot of hogs, so I can't really fault MB for his choice. Probably would have worked out better. The other thing we started talking about a lot is trying to get rid of the archer queen. If you just send pure hogs in, oftentimes they'll start to die off before you actually get a chance to clear the base. So one of the things we're talking about with hogs is a plan to get rid of the archer queen. So here, it sort of worked out close. My idea was to try to take out CC troops in this area, and then with my kill squad come in from this side. So Barb King, Archer Queen, trying to come in this direction and take out the Archer Queen. Meanwhile, all the hogs, I went for the scatter deploy. So as opposed to two Congo lines, as I call them for hogs, I decided to go for the scatter deploy. You'll see some of how that worked or didn't work. And as we go through here, I'll start to point out what maybe could have been done better. Hogs coming in the side, so that's to lure the CC. So I knew that this was on the edge, but this cannon's right on the edge, pulled out, so I wasn't sure here if I actually got out all the troops. One of the things I'm not very good at or need to start practicing is actually being able to count the troops as they come out. So I sent 2 more hogs in to make sure that I got all those troops out. So now you can see I've got the Archer Queen, or sorry, just Archer, trying to pull these out. So the other thing you'll notice, lots of archers tend to be fast, wizards at the end. Another technique that I didn't practice in this case was what we call seesawing. Drop one troop here, could have dropped another troop in behind, and if you do that a couple times, you'll do a better job of grouping all those troops together. So I didn't really have them as fully clumped as I wanted to do. Tried to spread the archers out around them, brought a couple wizards as well, trying to take those out, and you can see I left 3, so at this point I was thinking, oh crap, how the hell am I going to get rid of these troops? You'll see one of the things I had to do is drop my P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A, I was actually hoping would be part of the kill squad for the Archer Queen. So I wasn't quite sure at that point, but dropped it to take care of those troops. Here's that scatter approach. So you can see there, hogs got taken out by that big bomb at the beginning. I had pre-planned where to put some of the heals. So let me stop there for a second. So beforehand I had already thought through, whenever I do a scattered approach, you're not really sure where all the hogs are going to go. So one of the things I've been trying to do is pre-plan where I actually want to drop those heals. So I planned on dropping them in those spots, try to cover as many defenses as I could. I think one of the things I may have learned here is it's too far back. You can see the space, they're back from the edge. So your hogs do take a beating. Any bombs at the beginning or any defense at the beginning, your hogs are taking a beating. So I think one thing I learned is maybe drop those heals back a little bit closer to the edge to really help them out at the beginning. Here you can see I dropped both of the heroes. So I've got both my heroes here, and my intent is as soon as this Archer Queen really starts to pay attention, I want those heroes to lock on. I've also got these wall breakers just to give them a bit of an edge to come in there, and we'll see how that goes. You can watch either the hogs, or what I want to focus on is this kill squad. So you can see here, 2 heroes actually do come in, and they start to take care of here. But you can see the big issue, while I was focusing on the kill team coming in, all my hogs have already started to die. So that's obviously not quite enough strength with the hogs, or because those first 2 heals were dropped a bit too late, didn't get the strength of the hogs I wanted to. I also remembered I had some of the CC there at last second. Probably could have dropped them sooner, forgot about it, but threw them in at the end. So at least those 5 extra hogs managed to do a little bit of extra good for me. I had some spells remaining for them. Luckily here, we can sort of skip through the rest of this too, but what you'll see, Archer Queen decides to go for a stroll. That's unfortunate. Barbarian King has just enough life left, and with a few of these archers, that he's actually going to take out this town hall. So got really lucky with the 2 stars. You may have heard me comment in the past. I think it's really tough to get 2 stars with hogs. Usually you end up getting the 3 or the 1 high risk high reward. In this case here I got lucky. This Barbarian King just out of reach, so I have enough troops remaining to do here. These troops on the outside, I still have the 1 Pekka left, Archer Queen on the left, but they don't have enough strength to clear the remaining defense. So while it helps get a few extra percentage points, it doesn't really count for anything once you get the 50%, once you get the town hall. All the rest doesn't really matter.